he's being held down, or he's being impeded by Danny Ward is being impeded by Ben White in this situation here. This is where they said the goal needed to be chalked off. Personally, to me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like this. It doesn't make sense. It seems like Trossard. I'm so annoyed for Trossard. He had a good game. I think the goal was perfectly good goal, but it's annoying that the goal was chalked off because, in my opinion, it shouldn't have been chalked off. Ben White has interfered slightly with the goalkeeper, but it's not going to say that it's going to stop the rest of the play. I thought this was ridiculous. I thought this was a stupid situation, and I'm not going to say that he did nothing wrong. He clearly impeded the goalkeeper, so I understand why they did it at the end of the day. But overall, looking at the situation once again, if you look at it once again, it is very frustrating to see stuff like this being overturned when clear offside calls have not been overturned in the past couple weeks for Arsenal. When we've had clear situations similar to this against Aston Villa, similar situation, almost the exact same situation against Aston Villa. Almost the exact same situation against Aston Villa happened to us, and they allowed the goal. If you guys remember the goal that we conceded from the corner against Aston Villa, where Ramsdale was literally being bear hugged by the player. Now, if you guys want me to show you what I'm talking about, I can show you guys the exact same situation, what took place. The player literally bear hugged Ramsdale, and the ball went directly in from the corner. In my opinion, the goal was good. In my opinion, the goal was good. But when Ramsdale was impeded for his goal, they did nothing. But now that Danny Ward is impeded for his goal, they do this. Honestly, they need to speak to Howard Webb. They need to speak to these guys. They need to get something sorted out because the level of consistency in the Premier League is an absolute joke. Now, I'm not saying this is why we were 0-0 going into halftime. I'm gonna get into that, but this was a big part of the poor performance in the first half. This was a big part of the poor performance in the first half. Because if that goal stood and then the next thing happens, we're not going to have this conversation. Now, let's get into the next thing. The goal was great. Some people talking about it could have been a goal if Ben White shouldn't have held thing. You know what? It is what it is. Bournemouth are awful. Some people are saying, yes, Bournemouth are awful, and hopefully they stay awful for the time that we play them. Now, this one here don't make sense. This don't make sense. This don't make sense, ladies and gentlemen. This one here does not make any sense at all. Explain to me in English, if you can, how Bukayo Saka is bear hugged in the penalty box, bear hugged, and VAR does nothing. How is it that Bukayo Saka is bear hugged in the penalty box and nothing comes from it? This is Craig Paulson refereeing, ladies and gentlemen. This is Craig Paulson refereeing. This is Howard Webb, the PGOL, the refereeing. Something needs to take place because how on earth is this not a penalty? Explain to me in what planet is this not a penalty? And if you guys want me to stop this and stop talking about penalties, how am I going to stop talking about penalties when you clearly have mistakes like this? When you clearly have these issues week in, week out? It's a week in, week out issue. Like, it's not once, it's not twice, it's more than 3-4 times at this point. I'm not going to say VAR against us. I hope VAR are not against us. I hope VAR are just making stupid mistakes and they need to employ better people. That's what I hope the issue is. I hope Howard Webb and the PGOL can do something to fix this because it's consistently happening week in, week out. At this moment in time, I'm just going to stop you guys there. The referees was not why we were drawing at halftime. We were drawing at halftime because of our own inability to continuously get clear-cut chances in the final third. We kind of fixed that. But I'm just a little fed up of these referees. So that's why I'm talking about it after a win. Now, I'm going to switch gears. But before we do that, make sure you hit the goddamn like button. Make sure you check out more content on the channel if you haven't already done so. And hit that subscribe button if you're new. Okay? Let's now continue. Leicester ground. We took over the King Power. We took over the King Power on that day. We took over that King Power Stadium. We absolutely took over the King Power Stadium. Now, I'm just going to say this. There was also another opportunity to score a goal. There was another opportunity to score a goal where Gabriel Martinelli knocked the ball over to Saka, but they called this offside. I'm not going to lie to you. Call me crazy. I have trust issues at this point with referees. I have trust issues with referees. I don't trust Premier League referees. I need to see lines. I need them to show me lines. Because at that point, we were hungry for the second goal. We were about to get it. But guess what? Gabriel Martinelli was ruled offside. This is offside. He looks offside. But I'm not going to lie to you. We've seen things before that look offside that were given. You never know. I need to see the lines. Show me the lines. This could be another Lee Mason situation. I need to see the lines. Show me the goddamn lines. Stop hiding the lines. Even if it looks offside, I need to see the lines. Show me the lines. I have yet to see any footage of the lines. Show me the lines. We won the game 1-0. I don't care. It's over. But it's the principle. Show me the lines. You guys need to show us the lines. Don't forget to draw the lines again. Don't do it. You're right. Skills. You're right. You're right. They could have forgot. But hey, Bukayo Saka's goal gets ruled off. We now need to push on and get the next goal. We need to push, and get the next goal. People are saying, I hear you though. You know what, John? That's the reality. We need to see the lines. We need to see if these guys are doing their job properly. You know what I mean? I said the same thing. Where are the lines? This is what I'm saying. Why are they not showing us the lines? You have the opportunity. Listen, for anybody watching, does this look offside to the naked eye? Does this look offside? Yes or no? It looks offside, right? Now, I'm not complaining. The game's done. We already won the game. But I could show you so many offside decisions. I could show you so many offside decisions where the lines are drawn and you're like, that is all we needed. But they never showed us the offside lines 2 hours ago. I'm still waiting for the offside lines. I still haven't gotten the offside lines photo. I'm continuously asking for the lines. That is all I'm asking for. I just need the lines. If you don't draw the lines, how are we going to know it's offside? If you don't show us the lines, how are we going to know it's offside? You need to show us. With the naked eye, we've seen goals like Rashford's goal the other day that looked like it was on, didn't look like it was on. We've seen goals in the past that with other people that look like it was on, look like it was off. It is what it is. Let me show you the Haaland chance that we had midweek. You guys remember the Haaland chance that we had midweek? The Haaland one? You tell me. The one that we had with Haaland midweek. Did this look onside to you guys? With the naked eye, you can see that it's slightly offside, but at the end of the day, I understand why they had to draw the lines. Just show us the goddamn lines, please. That's all we ask. Because if you don't show us the lines, we can never really trust this. You know what I mean? We can never really trust this. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You get me? It is what it is. Just show us the goddamn lines. That's all we ask. Right? Now, moving on to the rest of the game. By the way, let me know who your man of the match was. Let me know who the man of the match was for you guys as we talk through the rest of the game. Let me know what you guys thought about the rest of the game.